Hey, I'm Aaron with 1A, and this is what I gotta say. I gotta say that doomsday theories are fucking bullshit. So there's this doomsday theory floating around that this entire planet and world is gonna end on December 21st, 2012. Even though there's no reference to 2012 in any prophecy, any Bible, or any fucking religion, people think that it's gonna end. I mean, wow, where the fuck have I heard this doomsday theory before? Oh yeah, that's right, Y2K. Remember before the year 2000 and all these fucktards thought the electronics would fail and everything would be chaotic, causing the world to end in the year 2000? Well, these people were wrong then and they're wrong now! You think these doomsday theory people would learn from the first time, but no! They truly believe the earth will end in the year 2012 by catastrophic and catalytic events. And all I have to say to that is fucking stupid. The world is not going to end in the year 2012. And people who truly believe the world will end in 2012 need to be thrown in a mental hospital for believing this garbage. So for those of you who don't know, the Mayans or Egyptians had some calendar and the last date in their calendar was 2012. Or some shit like that. And because the Mayans predicted the world will end in 2012, a lot of people believe them. It's just too bad that the Mayans couldn't predict the end of their own fucking race. I mean, why are people going to believe in these nutcases? These are the same type of people who thought that humans should not take a bath because the water will eat away at our skin permanently and it wouldn't grow back. These are the same type of people who abandoned their successful villages because the crops went bad and they thought that the gods cursed their crops? Even though it was obviously just a fucking drought. But you know what? Maybe some of these non-believing lunatics still don't believe me. So without further ado, here's 3 reasons why the world will not end on December 21st, 2012. Reason number 1. The date December 21st, 2012 is an insignificant date based on the human calendar. The Earth itself is actually billions of years old, and the human race has only been counting years for the past 2 millenniums after the Common Era, or AD. Even the Chinese have been counting years differently, and in the Chinese calendar, it's the year 4705. So the human calendar is pretty much inaccurate, insignificant, and useless, because the universe has its own clock and its own calendar. And if the world was gonna end, it would be based off the universe's time calendar, not some man-made bullshit calendar that has only been counting for the past 2,000 years. Reason number 2. If the world was gonna end on midnight December 21st, 2012, how the fuck would that work? Because last time I checked, people lived in different time zones around the world, and it's impossible for the entire planet to be on the exact same day and time. And time zones can vary from 2 hours apart to 23 hours apart. Seriously, is it gonna be doomsday in one area of the world and not doomsday in another area of the world that's 6 hours apart?
Whoa. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Holy crap. Ow. Brian. Hey, what's going on over there, Chad? Fucking New Zealand blew up and all of a sudden we're getting the shit storm out of it.
Hey man, yeah, 1 hour left for me. I don't have time for sex, man. I got time for 1 beer though.
Really? How does that work? The US isn't in end of the world boat yet?
Yep.
Can I trade places with you guys?
It's the way to go, man.
Here, everything's gone to the shits. The fucking Sydney Opera House just collapsed. Yeah, we're pretty fucked here.
I'll see you on the other side, man.
I still got 2 hours left. Just enough time for me to play doomsday.
I've got 6 hours left to live here in the UK. Enough time for some blog TV and some Twitter. Yay!
Still got 7 hours here to live in Ireland, so that's good. Just enough time for me to do my makeup. Alive or not, I'm gonna look pretty.
I've got 10 hours left here until the world ends, which gives me just enough time to master the Rubik's Cube.
Well, I have 12 hours left here in Canada. That gives me just enough time to finally lose my virginity. Alright, let's get here. Is that all that's left? Oh well.
Marzgurl here. I got about 12 hours remaining until it's my turn for doomsday. You know, if I think about it, it gives me about enough time to finish a season of Darkwing Duck.
I got 14 hours left. Wait, it's 13 now because we just switched over to daylight savings time. Fuck!
Alright, worlds, it's just you and me. We got 14 hours left until you're a smoldering crater in the universe. I think I'm gonna grow one last beard. Here goes nothing. guess that'll do.
Well, I have about an entire day left to live. That's right, we don't have that daylight savings bullshit here in Hawaii. And lastly, reason number 3. The third reason why the world will not end in the year 2012 is the Mayans actually never predicted it in the first place. People misinterpret it and think the Mayans predicted that the world will end in 2012, but they just had their calendar end on that date. And the Mayan calendar never showed any signs of any apocalyptic or world-changing events. People are just freaking out and assuming the worst will happen and think the world will end in the year 2012, even though the Mayans actually never said it themselves. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why the Mayans could have ended their calendar in the year 2012. The Mayans could have ended their calendar in the year 2012 simply because they ran out of room on their wall. Oh man, I ran out of room. Fuck. I knew I shouldn't have used font size 30 Egyptian. Damn. Or the Mayans could have ended their calendar on the year 2012 because they were getting lazy and sick of carving that shit on the wall. You know what? Fuck this shit already, I quit. I've been doing this shit for the past 200 years. I'm gonna build my own pyramid with blackjacks and strippers and slot machines. Yeah. Actually, I think I'll just go masturbate. So in conclusion, doomsday theories are bullshit. The universe has its own time and its own clock. The human calendar is inaccurate. The entire world can't end simultaneously based on some specific predicted time. The Mayans never actually predicted the world will end in 2012. It's just so funny because the majority of the human race sees themselves as the mightiest of all creatures. But in reality, the human race is a small speck on a small planet in a gigantic universe. And the universe does not revolve around human beliefs or human superstition. So please don't believe the stupid ass theory of 2012. Because the world does not need another Y2K scare. The doomsday theory is bullshit. The movie 2012 is gonna be bullshit. And while many people will freak out about 2012, I'm just gonna sit back here and relax, sit on the beach and enjoy my pina colada. This is Aaron with 1A and that's all I gotta say about that.
Well, I have 12 hours left here in Canada. That gives me just enough time to get drunk one last time. Yeah.
Wasn't worth it.
Before you go and masturbate, remember to subscribe to For Fun 808.